7-11-22 to Kenny.
8300. 8362, 28 to a vehicle, 900 North Main parking lot of Kmart.
Now as I takes me a stroll through the...
All right. Man, and without further ado, I'm right back too. And so once again, I'm scrolling social media, mind my business. Don't bother nobody. Anybody sees me on social media, they know this. Don't bother nobody. And so I see this via the Shade Room, and they posed a question. Well, no, it wasn't even a question. It was just a post based on an interview Usain Bolt did with the Post that I'll get into. But pretty much the headline is Usain Bolt, he tells Sha'Carri Richardson to talk less and train harder. And it sounds fair enough. You know, this is Usain Bolt, one Olympian runner to another runner. You know what I'm saying? And, people need advice, and you often hear people say, like, man, some people just don't get it. And, if God himself came down, certain people still wouldn't get it. Well, when it comes to track and field, I would think Usain Bolt would be the equivalent of if God himself came down and gave advice. But no, mostly through, a lot through social media. A lot of people that aren't on the Sha'Carri bandwagon, they're like, duh, like this is common fucking sense. But, then you have stuff like this, where you have a lot of black women, of course. And, this is the sentiment. That's the wrong thing to say to a black woman. I'm not mad at it, but I feel delivery is key. And since black women already have the stereotype attached to them, he should have been a better black man and said to refocus or something. Do fucking better. This is starting to just be annoying. You guys can't just say whatever the hell is on your mental. And she pretty much goes on to say, filter it and communicate better. And there's so much to unpack here. It seems like, I don't know, with modern black women, you can't tell them shit. It's a problem with everything, telling them shit. Women in general, especially black women, you can't tell them shit. So off top, my problem with this, because there's more like it, but this one was just like this kind of summarizes just the sentiment that I see a lot of black women sharing. That off top, when you see this story, I see two people in the same field. That's advice from Usain Bolt. If anybody should be able to speak on moving your fucking legs faster than you fucking need to and doing what you need to fucking excel in that, it would be Usain Bolt. And I see him as one athlete talking to another athlete, automatically with women these days, and black women especially. It turns automatically into a black women's issue, and a women's issue because a man said something to a woman. This is common fucking sense. He didn't even cuss. If I could pull up, but it just happened to where I go in. Where I go in. What's up, y'all, real quick? Yeah, this is an interview he did with the Post. So we're gonna get into that just real quick and just see. So let me make sure, I could be wrong. Maybe he said it ruder than it was typed out.
You gotta back it up. So just train hard, focus on that and try to get back. Maybe do it and then talk about it.
Well, what a lot of Jamaicans like, I'm gonna tell you, watch your mouth, what a lot of people like that.
Yeah, Jamaicans were vexed, you know what I mean? They were vexed that she was talking a lot of shit before the actual race. So it's just one of those things. We don't, Jamaicans don't like when people talk shit about us, you know what I mean? Because we're a very proud set of people. So if you talk tough to us, we're gonna want you to back it up. So we always show on the time, you know what I mean?
But in a way, don't you feel that's kind of a good thing that she talked like that? Because I felt like it gave those women like, oh yeah, all right.
Definitely. That was kind of my clash with Justin Gatlin. He's always the one that was always talking, you know what I mean? But for me, you have to show up and do it. So that gives me that energy. I was like, all right, you think you're gonna win? All right, let's go. You know what I mean? So it does give you that extra boost to want to beat that person.
And what was the background talk in Jamaica when Sha'Carri came in like 5th or 6th or something like that? What was it exactly? See you laughing? Was you drinking your tea? Was you drinking your happiness over
No, we actually watched the race. We were together at the day. I think it was my birthday, isn't it? Yeah, it was my birthday. The race was on the 21st. Okay. So it was my birthday. So all my friends were there. We stopped everything just to watch the race, you know what I mean? So I knew Elaine was gonna win. I knew she was gonna run a fast time, but I didn't expect Sha'Carri to come last though. I really did. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh, you know what I mean? But the memes kept coming quick, you know what I mean? You know, Jamaicans, they were laughing and just going at her, you know what I mean? Just one of those things.
But were you kind of mad like you wasn't there to experience it? Like, damn, I wish I had maybe stayed in a little bit longer. I could have been there to be there live.
Nah, I think I've had my share of competitions, you know what I mean? I've been where Shelly and Elaine has been, you know what I mean, with this high competition. But it's good. It's good for the sport. It hypes it up. It builds it up so people want to watch it, want to see the rivalry, want to see the showdowns. So for me, I miss it, but it's just one of those things. And I mean, I'm just going to keep watching and enjoying what's going on.
So if you could give Sha'Carri a playlist of maybe things that helped you in terms of music to do good on the track, what would the playlist be?
My full album right now. She needs to listen to everything. You know what I mean?
Any particular song that sticks out?
For me, she's been through a lot. She lost her mom, you know what I mean? Yeah. And one of the songs on the album, Country Youth, is R.I.P. My G, you know what I mean? It's talking about one of my...
And yeah, let me just go to that, because I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like, you can see the energy, the interview. It wasn't even all that. And he just pretty much said, I would tell Sha'Carri, train harder and to be focused and not say too much. Because it's simple. In life, if you talk that big, you got to back it up. But the problem here is that women and black women see this, and it's an automatic flip into a woman's issue and a protect black women type of energy. And this is common sense. And we're just getting further and further. We're just getting to this point to where, like, men, and especially black men, can't say shit to females. And it's like, damn, like, are we that, or are women that fucking far gone? Two athletes from the same sport. And I say like that too, because I want to stress that I think that part of what you see with women's sports and why maybe you don't see them in the forefront as much as they should be. You know, I think outside of one thing that's very detrimental to women's athletic accomplishment is letting men that feel like they're women compete with them. I think that's totally ass backwards. That's totally going backwards. That's totally going in the wrong fucking direction. Don't care how you feel about it. You don't like it. Fuck off. But outside of that, the thing that makes women's sports even harder to push to more of the forefront is because, in general, this is women. You can't tell them shit. We sit around, we watch on ESPN, and you know, they're breaking the game down to a goddamn science with the numbers and everything. They know what this motherfucker should do, how he need to improve his shot. They know that this dude came in a little out of shape, so he may need to work out, get it together, get his body right, and everything. The thing is when you go to women and you do this, and you try to give them the same shine and stuff, and you know, you praise the ballers, you do, but when you try to analyze games and shit like that, you can't do that shit because it turns into a fucking women's issue. And I can't even think about recently, I think I was watching ESPN, and they said something, I don't know, I can't recall the female player's name, but they mentioned, you know, hey, you know, she came in pretty much, you know, into the season out of shape. You know, she need to work on, you know, her fitness and everything. That shit turned into a body shaming women's issue. And it's not that. And it's like women can't ever separate anything from the shit being about them. We're talking about sports. So we're critiquing sports. We're giving sports advice. And it's really, I don't know, it's irritating that we're to a point to where it just seems like you gotta just fucking constantly coddle women, and it's gonna turn into a fucking issue. And it's no wonder why you don't see like the big stations really like covering their shit. Because as much as you know, you could take the praise and do all that, you have to be able to take the critique. This is nothing new for men. And this is why I always say, like, when it comes to equality and women wanting more and all that, it ain't that they want the equality and everything that comes with it. They want the favor and the benefits. And this shows, this is just so ridiculous. I can't believe that lady Mike would post that over that. An Olympic runner, pretty much God, this is the motherfucker, the fastest nigga, or I don't know where the records stand now, because, you know, I don't follow it. But as far as I know, Usain Bolt is the fastest nigga ever. And he's just simply saying, like, yo, man, you got to back that shit up. Train harder, talk less. Why do we have to tiptoe around that? And why does he have to be a better black man? Like, you see that shit, it's always an attack. It's always a problem. It's always an issue. It's always us. Disregard the fact that Sha'Carri Richardson ain't won nothing ever. And the last time she was seen on a fucking screen, I think prior to her last loss, she was fucking cussing everybody the fuck out. It was nothing ladylike and everything. And I would pull up the post. And as normal, though, you can assume women have excuses for their shit. Oh, well, that's just because we're more vocal. Man, bullshit. Women are more boisterous, loud, and demonstrative. But men are just as fucking vocal. And why is it that a man always has to turn some shit down in favor of a woman, even when it's time for her to hear some shit that she needs to hear? And the motherfucker didn't even say nothing wrong. And like, this is the type of sentiment. I don't know. I just think the shit's getting too far gone with female. and it's really hurting y'all more than it's helping. And that's one space that is hurting you in, that type of mentality when it comes to sports. You think ESPN and shit is gonna bring this shit up to where they can't talk about it in full detail like how they do the men's sports? If they know that fucking one twitch, one word and shit wrong, you're fucking canceled? Hey, people ain't got time for this shit, man. Hey, man, sisters, man, gotta get it together. Really, everything is not a fucking women's issue, a black women's issue, a hashtag moment. Like, y'all really gotta pick your fucking battles. Sat here and fucking insulted that man's whole fucking manhood and shit. This is fucking you say. That's the thing that kills me. Like with females, it's Usain Bolt. I don't give a fuck. If we talking about running, this motherfucker has earned the damn right to speak whenever. If you're doing anything more than a fucking light trot, Usain Bolt should be able to fucking give his expertise. And that shit should be golden. And it shouldn't matter if you're a fucking black woman or whatever the fuck. Or a black man that identifies as a black woman. It shouldn't fucking matter. We gotta reel this shit in. Because the shit's getting out of fucking control. That shit just kind of like way irritated me. Shit, it's just like, really, that's the spin that we're doing with that. Can't tell them shit no more. The minute you say something, it's a fucking problem. But yeah, that's been my rant. Now let me know what you think. Because, man, I know I ain't tripping. If this was reverse, it'd be like if Sha'Carri Richardson and Usain Bolt in some alternate universe could switch fucking places, and she said the same thing, it'd be like, oh yeah, you tell them girls, you know what you talking about. It wouldn't even be the same energy. She wouldn't have to watch her fucking tone towards a black man and be a better black woman. Never hear black women telling black women to be better black women to black men. But the minute we say shit, it's an issue. Even when we know shit, and it's shit that we fucking excel in, it's an issue. Like, the fucking humility is gone. Yeah, I wonder where the fuck chivalry is fucking went. And I don't know, it's just like the more shit that I come into with fucking females and women, and the more that they fucking talk and express their fucking bullshit, it's like you almost see why chauvinism was fucking necessary for a moment. That might sound fucked up, but I'm sorry, like the shit is so fucking far left now, like it's just like, okay, damn, like where's the balance? Motherfuckers use no logic or anything in whatsoever. They read this shit and totally ignore this is Usain motherfucking Bolt. Athlete to athlete. Yet y'all want the respect, but then at the same time, we gotta fucking step back because we gotta fucking remember, oh, you're a woman and shit, so we gotta fucking call to you like a fucking child. It's a grown woman. Hey, you talk a lot of shit, you ain't backed up nothing. Shut up, train harder. You got a fucking baby shit, motherfuckers don't even baby kids like that. Football coaches and shit, and youth leagues and all that, they go harder on kids than that. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Man, y'all need to tighten up. Simmer the fuck down. Too much. This fucking overhyped feminism thing to where you motherfuckers can't even fucking look at shit logically first. Everything is like, oh man, I'm a motherfucking woman and shit. Everything ain't fucking about that. Especially when it comes to sports, and especially if you want to push women's sports further. But okay, that's been my rant. And let me know what you think in the comments. You know, I appreciate the couple little clicks and shit I be getting and stuff. You know, still trying to come up. Hit the like and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when I'm on here talking my shit and giving y'all that grease as always. And yeah.
For my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it doesn't come free. What's your motive? 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 I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it don't come free. What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive?
Look, I want the money first, fame last. My rhyme scheme, COVID-19, same mask. Spit infected, go get injected with vaccine. With every record, we disrespecting the rap scene. Stay in the booth, quarantine flow. And every lyric is deeper than submarines go. Mad cash, mean flow, like casinos. Chase like a scar on my face, Spody Pacino. Yeah, heavyweights, added amino. Stepping on you niggas below us, nobody's equal. I'm the shit, I spit fecal. Matter, not a rapper, but leader to all the people. Come on, transparent, never see through. Sharper than the point of an arrow or a needle. This is something evil, stroking over the canvas in the easel. And money is the motive that it leads to. Nigga, that's my motive.
I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it doesn't come free. What's your motive? 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 I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it don't come free. What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive?
Check. See how the streets will get to stopping and locking. When I'm in the kitchen, seasoning, concocting and cooking. Look, a lot of you niggas trash like it's hard just to step it up. A guru with a gourmet and scientist of the chef enough. A restaurant for the heat and a deli that'll always serve the hood, feeding niggas the hors d'oeuvres. God rap, prophecy, bust rhymes are great. Prepare the full course meal. Juice leaking from the steak. Check, acting like you ain't knowing you niggas must be idiots. Y'all know my name already. Bust rhymes and affiliates. With flip mode in this bitch, the alliance is kinda serious. Damage everything in the building regardless where it is. The way I saturate the street, I'm only saying I rapidly feed the hood like a fast food chain. No need to ever question why the hood love me. Down to aliens and vegetarians. Feed you if you hungry.
I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it doesn't come free. What's your motive? 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 I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it don't come free. What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's
So
your motive?
ruthless, no I'm not giving a fuck of two shits. They out with the old, but I'm sick and tired of this new shit. I'm like 2 hits, blunt, real as the truth get. So much stock when I speak, I'm spitting blue chips. Who they thinking they a match for mine? I got hatches to bury and an axe to grind. It's taxing time for all of my haters, been thinking I lost. Say what you want, but I'm cold like Trump with the write-off. Give them the business for not following bylaws. Superfly like Jimmy Snooker up with the high cross. Bodying rappers for playing not their position. Cobra clutch on the mic, but the whole game is submission. They look and sound the same, we smash on the competition. Got busts across with us, this is a demolition. Mercenary, decapitate them with every line. Pay me now or pay me no, never mind, nigga, every time.
I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it doesn't come free. What's your motive? 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 I've been waiting for my money when it show up, cause when the check come through, that's when I go up. You know it don't come free. What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive? What's your motive?